What's up, Namie Amuro fanatics? This is Steven, and I want to do a quick update on the video analysis that I did for Golden Touch. Alright, so I just want to give a quick shout out to YouTube user Hikipedia for letting me know that Namie's video Golden Touch was featured on BuzzFeed.com. And AramaJapan.com also did a story about this too. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I'll read their story. The story is pretty short and straight to the point, and I'll give my commentary and also talk about some other stuff. All right, here we go. All right, a few days ago, BuzzFeed posted an article titled, quote unquote, poke your screen while watching this video and be instantly hypnotized about Namie's new music video for her song, quote unquote, Golden Touch. Since the article was posted, it's been viewed almost 900,000 times and has earned a spot as one of the week's top posts. At this point now, when I'm making this video, the video for Golden Touch has been viewed about 6 million times, and it has been viewed way more than any of the other videos, that she has released for the album _Genic. It's the most viewed one. And these views kind of came out of nowhere, too. So, good for you, Namie. Good for you. Alright, next. It's complete with gifs from the video and comments on how creative the interactive feature of the video is. Check out the video below if you haven't already. Let's see. Do you think this publicity will help Amuro-chan get new fans? Good question. So do you guys think this will help Namie in, getting new fans as well as appealing to an international fan base and possibly even entering the American music market at some point? I think this will help. It'll take more than just this, because if you're just using this, you may, like Namie may end up like Psy, that Gundam style dude. And Namie has put in so much work, she has put in too much work to end up like that. Namie deserves better than to end up like that. Just being a novelty act. I want Namie to be like a genuine international music act. I want her to be like, Kylie Minogue, Kylie Minogue. Or something similar to that. Like Madonna, Kylie Minogue, something along there. But yeah, this video, Golden Touch, a lot of people seem to be liking it. I'm like, what's up with that? Good for Namie, but I'm like, oh, really? So yeah, I definitely have it wrong or got it wrong. I still stand by my comments, and in fact, I kind of stand by them a bit more because this video has become a hit. I just think that Namie should have put more of her Golden Touch on this video. When people were in some of the comments like, who is this artist? You don't really see that much of Namie in the video, so it's kind of almost like a missed opportunity in a way, So yeah, Namie, where's your Golden Touch? I think that is what ultimately the video was missing. But again, I'm really happy that folks are checking for Namie outside of the J-pop music community, because it's good to see that, the work that she's putting in is paying off. And as well, she sung the song like a lot in English, so that helped her appeal to, an international demographic as well. Like someone had posted, like, it seems like Namie singing in English is starting to pay off, and it may even continue to pay off even more, if she keeps doing that, But I know some people are critical of Namie singing in English because she is the Japanese musical artist. She is pretty much considered the queen of J-pop, or at least one of the contenders for the title of the queen of J-pop. But yeah, there you have it. And also, this kind of came out of nowhere. I don't think people were really expecting. I don't think her people were expecting the coverage that they got, because a lot of people or a lot of blogs have made stories about this as well. Like I've seen blogs that were like in Spanish about this, blogs that were in Portuguese about this, blogs that were in like German or some type of a Germanic language about this. And of course, blogs in English about this. So, like, other folks in other linguistic, communities are checking for Namie. Yeah, so that is always good. Let's see. I was gonna speak about something else. Let me see if I can remember it. Oh yeah, like some people were wanting to buy an MP3 of the song, but as you guys know, the album is released on the 10th of June, and that hasn't arrived just yet. But yeah, I'm like, okay, that kind of sucks because people want to buy the song now, but it's not available, and you have a product. So I'm hoping that it'll kind of like Namie's 15 minutes or 15 seconds to kind of last. Maybe it's slightly a bit longer to the point where, okay, people will hold out until June 10th to, check for Namie's song, Golden Touch. And then this could possibly lead to fans the new people, the potential fans wanting to find out more about Namie, perhaps. So this could lead to Namie possibly gaining a couple of more fans. And that's cool, because she has a lot to offer. Her career spans like 3 decades at this point. So, she has a lot of like music to offer, pretty much. And the album goes on sale on the 10th as well. I think the album is also released to like iTunes on the 10th as well, and that's like the worldwide release. So I'm thinking to myself, like, should I get the CD or download the MP3s? Like buy the MP3s. So I'm kind of deciding, trying to decide that. And I'm like, okay, are the MP3s going to be priced reasonably for international customers? Because Japan has their own kind of thing going on with the pricing. Like Japan charges a lot more than other countries when it comes to music and like products like that for some reason. So they often do an international version or an overseas version for other music markets or markets, because they're just not used to paying that much for music. And as well, that's often why like a lot of artists, when they release um, like music in Japan, like international artists particularly, like like say like Madonna or um, Britney Spears or somebody. Like if they release a CD and they release it in the Japanese music market, they'll add more songs on it than their stuff in like the American market, because they pay so much more for the music. So they're like, hey, we'll give you a couple more extra bonus tracks. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. It's like Namie is getting some news coverage in the West. I remember the last time Namie got some news coverage in the West. It was from TMZ, and it was because of the remake of TLC's Waterfalls that she did with Chili and T-Boz. So this time around, her news coverage is a bit more positive. So hey, hopefully this will lead to more stuff popping off here, with Namie and her international presence. And I have not received or found any updates about that rumor that Namie is supposed to be entering the American music market. However, I'm keeping my ears to the streets, and trying to just see and trying to see what's going to happen. Because Namie is singing in English a lot, and she is starting to get coverage in Western media, and yeah. So hey, it could be possible. But I've gone on for long enough. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. The feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next, I guess, news article analysis. Adios and goodbye for now.